Let me tell you, I actually started a film that I never finished on the Jews in Hebron, because my grandmother was one of the family, and her brother and sister were one of the families in Al Khalil, and they were from Shaheen family, not Muhtaseb. So my grandmother is from Shaheen family, one of the many families in Al Khalil who protected Jews and hid them in their basement. And it was a manufactured, massacre against Jews in Hebron. And of course, she hid them because the kids, she nursed the kids of the Jewish mother. They called her Mama. They called her Mom, Immi in Arabic. And so, of course, she hid them and she protected them. And then the British came and uprooted those indigenous Palestinian Jews out of Hebron in 1929. It was a brutal, violent, ethnic expulsion. Same thing, that happened to Palestinians. And they forced them to go and live with Zionists or Jews from Europe, who they had no connection whatsoever with. They didn't speak the same language. They didn't have the same cultures. They actually, in a way, hated them because they destroyed their lives, right? And they were forced to go and live with them because of their religion. My grandmother and her brother and sister kept all of their ownership. They didn't allow them to take anything, only their papers and money and few things only. So very similar to the what happened to Palestinians. And they kept it for them until they came in 1967, when Israel,
came back,
occupied the West Bank and Gaza, the Golan Heights, and Sinai Peninsula. And so they gave them back all of their ownership. They kept it in the basement, in the same place, until 1967.